My dear students, two congregants departed the sanctuary having listened to the rabbi's sermon, whose subject was the 10 Commandments. They discussed their respective fulfillment of each commandment, ruefully concluding that their obedience left much to be desired. Finally, one of them said with relief, "At least I never made any graven images." The second commandment has been called the obsolete commandment. Indeed, who worships graven images today? When we read in this week's Torah portion that our ancestors fashioned a calf of gold and bowed down before it, it strikes us as primitive. We are far beyond such archaic impulses and religious expressions. On second thought, however, perhaps the veneration of the golden calf is not merely an incident that happened in the remote past, but a metaphor that is illustrative of our own experience. A magazine cartoon showed two well-dressed men lounging in opulent surroundings. One confided to the other, "I had a nightmare last night, a terrible dream. I dreamed that the dollar was no longer worth worshiping." Contemporary life may be idolatry-ridden after all, and perhaps the second commandment is not outdated. Our hunger to acquire things is insatiable. We imprint on our currency "In God we trust," but I wonder if we trust in God as much as we trust in money. So many people are imprisoned in the grip of things. Within the shrines of their own personal sanctuaries, there stands a calf of gold. Now, wealth is not a sin. Judaism does not agree with the Christian New Testament warning that it is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. Judaism does not condemn wealth as evil. Judaism simply warns us to not be possessed by our possessions. For if we are, we commit the idolatry of worshiping the golden calf. What are the symptoms of this modern idolatry? We make a graven image when we sacrifice our health for money, when we surrender our moral integrity for money, and when we neglect our families for money. We worship the golden calf when we forget that life's most precious achievements cannot be bought with gold, and they are genuine love, true friendship, a clear conscience, strength of character, peace of mind, serenity of spirit, and self-respect. Now, it is common to believe that money is the source of fulfillment and happiness, but treating something of relative importance as though it were of ultimate significance is idolatry. Worship of the golden calf flourishes today, and the second commandment is needed now just as much as when it was first proclaimed at Mount Sinai. Shabbat Shalom.